What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a great Saturday so far. Today we got another Box Bonanza video, and it's from 2003. If you are a follower of Dave Durango's channel, you'll have seen this very recently. It's 2003 Upper Deck Playball hobby box. I thought this would be a sweet break for him to do, and he even got his shipped way quicker than I did. So here, mine is finally here. We'll open it up. Hopefully we're as lucky as Dave was in his box. And I also believe, if you follow John Sports Cards, I think he'll have a box coming as well. So hopefully, between the three of us, we see some pretty sweet cards. You've already seen Dave Durango hit a pretty nice Ichiro relic out of this, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully we'll get a relic. They are 1 in 82 packs, so not guaranteed, but here it is, 2003 Upper Deck Playball. You can see they're hand painted, so I just thought this picture of Joe DiMaggio was kind of weird. Somebody said it looked kind of like Christian Yelich. I could see that for sure. It is featuring Upper Deck's first all original hand painted regular set, so kind of like a gallery deal for Upper Deck. And it says we'll be looking for Joe DiMaggio's 56 hitting game, streak inserts, and buyback original 1941 play ball cards. Alright, 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. I definitely remember these back in the day, opening them as kids. I actually still have some of the cards, like some of the player cards that I collect. So here's the whole checklist, which is pretty cool that they give that to you. These Ted Williams are short printed inserts. They're Ted Williams, I believe it's a summer of 41 Ted Williams. So cards 74 through 88 are the summer of 41, and then 89 through 103 is the Ted Williams tribute. And then cards 104, it said it was added late in the production run, but it's not short printed. Hideki Matsui, a Godzilla. But this is where we get some pretty sweet stuff on the back. This is all the inserts. So we talked about jerseys. They have relics. There's tier 1 relics, which you can see right here is, I'm guessing, group 1. And tier 2 jerseys is group 2. Then they have signed ones, basically autographs. And those are all numbered, low numbered to 50 copies, except the A-Rod, the Alex Rodriguez. And that one, he signed 285 cards, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we'll see that. There's the reprint set of the normal, back in the day, 1941 play ball, which the set is made after. So there's 25 of those. We're looking for those. They consider those an insert. So the 1941 reprints, the old normal ones, are inserts, and then the 1941 series, both smaller size of newer players, are a parallel. So I thought it was pretty cool. They have multiple packs, you can see, of different players on them. See, there's 4. Yeah, so it looks like 4. We got McGuire, Griffey, so they gave us 2 young and 2 old. Then we got Williams and Gehrig right there. So I thought that was pretty sweet. As far as the rest of the set, it's 104 total base set, released in February 2003. Some of the promos and stuff that they had I thought were pretty cool. In 2003, when this came out, they had a promos released in the Tough Stuff magazine. It's kind of like a 73 card base set, and it had UD promo written on top of it. Then they gave out some of these at a Hawaii trade conference, which I thought was interesting. There's a 10 card set, and that was at the 2003 Kit Young Hawaii trade show. Pretty interesting there. And in that set, they actually had autographs randomly distributed. 1 of 4 autographs: Ichiro, Giambi, McGuire, and Sosa. And I guess it's believed to be 50 or less McGuire and Sosa auto. So I thought that was pretty cool. But let's get into the set. So here's the cards. Definitely a modeling, the 1941 play balls. The back text is kind of a short print variation teller. So they're parallels. There are red backs. So this is kind of the base, and we'll be looking out for the red backs. You see Jason Giambi It's also normal black. There's Pedro, pretty sweet. And they always give us a bunch of these inserts here, these Fool You Pack Searcher ones. There's a red text on the back, so that's kind of a short set there. And I believe those are 1 per pack. The red text on the back is a short printed set. I think the 30 cards, let's see, the 30 cards that were short printed in the base set, so 74 to 103, are also short printed in the red. So I guess kind of a double short print going on there. And we have our first, this isn't the 1941 reprint insert, this is the 1941 series parallel with a, you can see a modern player on there. Greg Maddux, very, very cool. Smaller, as you can see, smaller than these cards, which is pretty awesome. So we've gotten 3 different things already. Let's see what this next pack has. There's 24 packs total. We're seeing 5 cards per pack. So let's flip this around. It looks like they do 4 normal and then the mini in the back, which is pretty cool. So we got Phil Nevin, Tim Tomey, who's definitely a Hall of Famer, 600 plus homers, Carlos Delgado. Love that. These are all hand painted, really cool. And Eric Chavez, I guess, is going to be our red back. So it's looking like that's going to be the one in place right before the spacer. And this is the insert, 1941 reprint insert, one of the 25 card set featuring the original 1941 play balls. And it's Storm, Roy Storm Weatherly. Pretty sweet right there. So we got 1 new, 1 old. You can see basically the easiest way to tell, well, multiple easy ways, is 1, it's a modern player is going to be the insert, or the parallel, not the insert. And of course the insert is going to not have the new play ball logo in that top left corner there. So pretty sweet. Let's hope for a relic of some sort, or I guess if we want to aim big, we can hope for one of those A-Rod autos. And this is one of the cards I have in my Vladdy binder. And it's kind of interesting because I remember Dave Durango opening this, and he got the Troy Gloss and the Vladdy in the same pack, I believe. I have both these cards in both of my Vladdy binder and my Troy Gloss binder, so I thought that was pretty sweet. Both of the black backs, which is alright. Scott Rowland, Todd Helton, it's going to be a red one. Yep. And we got one of the other inserts, haven't yet talked about. So let's check out, there's our 1941 series, Barry Zito. That's going to go on the Greg Maddux right there. And this is the Yankee Clipper 1941 streak. So back in the day, this is basically like a manufactured relic. Following his 56 game hitting streak, has the box score. This is game 33, which is pretty cool. So these are 1 in 12 packs. For some reason, they make the later ones, games 42 to 56, a little tougher, 1 in 24 packs. But that's it right there. You could read the box score. You can see not only did he have 1 hit that game, but he had 4 hits in 5 at-bats, which is not bad at all. So that's one of them. One of the special inserts. Hopefully we'll see another one of those. Hideo Nomo, still on the Dodgers at this point in time. Pat Burrell, Joe Morgan, that's a nice one. I like that they put some old cast of characters in here as well. Joe Morgan. Mike Sweeney, for some reason this is like the card I always see in my head when I think of this set. No clue why. I'm sure that's a red back though. Yep. So red backs come right before the spacers, and we have another reprint, and it's Lefty Gomes. Look at that right there. Vernon Lefty Gomes. One of the greatest pitchers, it says there. Back in the day, Lefty Gomes. So we got Stormy Weatherly and Lefty Gomes. Guess we'll have to put those out on the table. Why not? We got the new ones over here. Beautiful. So as far as the odds, redbacks 1 per pack. The Ted Williams tribute and the Summer of 41, those short printed sets, are both 1 in 24 packs. So tough there, 1 per box. We got the Derek Jeter number 2, that's a nice one. Love it. Andrew Jones right after that. Very cool. I mean, it looks like Andrew, but maybe a little, that painting makes him look a little young, maybe a little baby face. Eric Chavez and Jim Thome, but it's the parallel red back parallel. So we saw the Jim Thome earlier. That was the black back text. Big thick spacer, and Richie Sexton is going to be our 1941 series. It's a partial parallel set, I guess they call it. They didn't do all the cards in this set. They did 73 of them. So I'm not sure. I guess 73 because that is the technically the base set. This is a 103 card set, but there's 73 that aren't short printed. We got Alfonso Soriano. I think we have one of those Ted Williams coming up. One a box. So look at this. Alfonso Soriano. One of the guys in the 40-40 club. There's Nomar Garcia Parra. Beautifully painted right there. Miguel Tejada, who is a great infielder for the A's. And there it is. The Ted Williams tribute. Very cool right there on the Red Sox. This one's number 89. Talks about Williams being a classic ball player. Very, very awesome. There it is. So this is one per box. Ted Williams tribute. We're going to have to put that next to the Yankee Clipper. And there's Roy Oswalt. This one and that Butler card, I think, are the cards I always think of, except this one is the 1941 series. So it's a little smaller. And we got 4 of those and 2 of the reprints. All right, not bad. Oh. We got, I think, red Ruffing on the back. We'll have to see. There's Frank, the Big Hurt Thomas. Frank Thomas. Love how some of these, they put the nicknames on it, like the Mark McGuire I know does. JD Drew, speaking of the Cardinals. Sean Green. I always love Sean Green. I always remember him hitting 4 homers in one day. Amazing. Tim Hudson. Should be a red back. There it is, red text on that short print right there. And there it is, red Ruffing. Look at that beautiful reprint right there. I always thought this card was funny because the background is so yellow, yet you kind of got the color red, at least in my mind, because of his name. It's yellow, red Ruffing there, Charles Herbert Ruffing. So that's our 3rd reprint of a real 1941 Playball card. 3 reprints, now 4 of the 1941 series parallels. Robbie Alomar, Hall of Famer, on the Mets in this one. Pretty sweet. Darren Erstad, one of my personal faves, of course. I don't think I have this Erstad card, which is awesome. And there's the Big Mac, Mark Big Mac McGuire, black text back. So the base McGuire there. Mark Pryor should be our red, and he is. Pretty sweet. And we got a Mike Piazza Hall of Famer for our little mini 1941 parallel series there. So lots of Hall of Famers, lots of modern player Hall of Famers, and then we're getting some of these real old vintage players from the normal original 41 set, Playball set. There's Kerry Wood. There's Ichiro, guy that Dave Durango got the relic of. Ichiro right there. Ichiro, Jeff Bagwell, so Hall of Famer after Hall of Famer. I guess Ichiro's a future Hall of Famer still. And Carlos Delgado, parallel this time, red text. Sweet. And another one, we got the Pee-wee Reese, baby. Very, very cool. Harold Henry Reese. I feel like a lot of these guys' middle names is Henry. Pee-wee Reese. So we got Stormy, Pee-wee, Lefty, and Red. I wish they gave everybody nicknames like they did back then today. Or I guess maybe that's like the Players Weekend. They only get to sport their nicknames there. Phil Rizzuto, that's another old player in the new design, the new set here. I believe that's still part of the base. We got Kurt Schilling, another Vladdy, so that's going to be a red text, which is interesting because that one came before this one, but this is the Hideki and it's the red text. So we got 2 red texts in that pack. The very last card in the set, Hideki Matsui and the Vladdy Daddy. I didn't have the red text Vladdy. That's pretty sweet. Then we got Willy, Pops, Stargell, the Parallel Series, Pops. Very cool. So they have multiple parallels in this set. If you think there's got to be at least 4 cards of a player, because they would have the Willy Stargell normal base card, the Willy Stargell red back, and then the 1941 series, which is a little smaller and a mini, Willy Stargell black text back and the red text back. So that's got to be 4 different variations of each player here that do have red text backs. Maybe Willy's not one with the red text. I'm not sure. There's Pudge, Yvonne Rodriguez, Pudge Rodriguez. Then we're getting some more nicknames here. There's another old one, Harmon Killebrew, next to Orlando Cepeda. Definitely oldies right there. Love that Giants picture right there. And we got Troy Gloss. Nice. Red back. That's one that I didn't have as well. So put that down. And look at that. Joe Cronin. Joe Edward Cronin. Playing manager back then. So 5 reprints, and now we're up to 6 minis of the 1941 series. So Kazuichi Ishii, his name always gets me. Brian Giles. And there he is, Ken the Kid Griffey Jr. Now we call it Trout the Kid. That's a black text back, and there's Tom Seaver for all you Mets fans. Looks like maybe a young Tom Seaver there, painted there. Red back, we'll take it, from Fresno, California. Didn't know that. And we got Babe Dahlgren. Ellsworth Dahlgren. This is a name I don't hear all too often. And I guess his nickname was Babe. And his last name is not Ruth. So look at that. And let's go. Looks like we have some McGuire packs here. Alright. Mark McGuire does have relics in this set. As far as the other tier 1 big relics, we saw Chipper, Ichiro, Griffey, McGuire, Piazza, Clemens we can get. Tier 2, some of the same guys and some different guys. Maddox, Randy Johnson, Pedro. Hope for one of them. But like I said, the relics are 1 in every 82 packs. So it's going to be a tough hit. There's Bernie Williams. Lou Rock gonna love that one. Manny Manram, very nice. And we got one of the Summer of 41s. So we hit the one Ted Williams tribute, 1 per box there. And now we got the Summer of 41, and it's gonna be a Tommy Heinrich. Tommy Heinrich, all right. Don't know too much about him either. Old reliable. It says always delivered when the chips were down. All right. Man in the clutch will take it. And Adam Dunn's going to be our little mini 1941 series with the black on the back. So that's our 6th one there. All right. Another McGuire pack. Looks like they did them in layers. This whole layer is a McGuire layer. We got the Rocket, Roger Clemens right there, his nickname. Greg Maddux. See, we saw a mini Greg Maddux. Now here's the base Greg Maddux. All right. There's Barry Zito again. Love him pitching. So we saw Miguel Tejada, Barry Zito, and there's a Jason Giambi, and this one's going to be a red text. Red back. Beautiful. We got the Yankee Clipper again. This is going to be the 1 per box. The harder one, games 42 to 56, 1 in 24 packs. This is game 49. Right there. It looks like this one was a lot tougher. They're against St. Louis. It says, okay, I was going to say not many people got hits. Not many people got at-bats because it was stopped by the rain. Attendance was 12,682. It was an hour and 7 minutes. And DiMaggio went up twice and got a hit. So I thought that was pretty sweet that they tell you all about that. And then a mini Randy Big Unit Johnson right there. Big unit, Mr. 4 Cy Youngs in a row. It's absolutely insane. So there's our 2 Yankee Clippers. It should be maybe 2 of these and 1 of the harder ones to get. We'll see. So that's sweet. We'll take it. We will take that. Let's do our last McGuire pack here, at least that I see in the box. see what we got in this one. We got Mike Mussina right there, Hall of Famer on the Yankees in this one. Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer. Back to back. What about back to back to back? Catfish Hunter right there. I like that uni he has on. That's pretty cool. And this is one that doesn't even say Jim, you know, Catfish as his nickname. It just calls him Catfish Hunter. Pretty cool. This one's awesome. Long Gone Gonzalez. Red text back. Very nice. And we got a Slammin' Sammy. It even says it on there. Slammin' Sammy Sosa, 1941 series mini. Alright. See how many packs. We got 3 Griffeys, 3 Williams, and 3 Gehrig packs left, I think. So let's just get the whole box out of the way. Get a stack of packs here. And with just luck, I'm hitting some type of relic or autograph. It's not guaranteed, so this might be the best we'll do, but we're having fun nonetheless. Torii Hunter, always one of my faves too. Barry Bonds, nice, love it. We got Larry Walker, so more, I guess Barry Bonds maybe should be a Hall of Famer. Larry Walker is now a Hall of Famer. Nolan Ryan is a Hall of Famer, and look, it's the red text back. Nolan Ryan, we'll take that, and a Bill Dickey, the reprint. So this is now our 7th reprint out of the 25 card set. William Malcolm Dickey. Put that next to Lefty Gomes. Right? Move these around a little bit. Hoping we see a couple more of those. 1941 original Playball set. It looks like we might have a real relic in this one. Oh, no. I was gonna say, because the side of this is brown like the cards, but I guess it's not white. It's the spacer. Yogi Berra. There it is. Kind of a guy with a bunch of weird comments. Tom Glavine, Rafael Palmeiro, Stan Man, Musial, red back, parallel there. We'll take it, Stan the Man. He's one of the best and still underrated, I think. And then we got Willy Stretch McCovey. Willy Stretch. Willy Stretch, yes he will. Another one of the 1941 series there. See an A-Rod on the back here. Hopefully that's a good one. We got another Yankee Clipper. All right, so we got Mike Piazza, Big Unit Randy Big Unit Johnson there. A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, and I think on the back we got Alex Rodriguez. So there it is. You can see his base card and his Playball mini. Series 1 right there. Technically parallels. We got a Pedro. Should be a red back. And it is. There's a red Pedro for the Red Sox. Love it. And the Yankee Clipper our third one, game 26. So this one looks like DiMaggio had 4 at-bats and 2 hits. It was a night game. The game was 2 hours, 35 minutes, and the attendance was 27,102 against Chicago. That is pretty sweet. I like these. These are a lot of fun. So we got 3 of those. Look at that. 3 Yankee Clippers, 3 manufactured relics. Right on the odds for that. Hoping for another hit, a real hit. Richie Sexton again. There's Willie Pop Stargell big card. Adam Dunn. Phil Nevin. Red back on the Phil Nevin. And Hank Greenberg. Look at that. Hank Greenberg, 1941 play ball. Little reprint right there. You know who's going to like that. Sean Teaford. Very cool. Gotta move these Yankee Clippers out of the way, I guess. And we have a few more packs left. Only 5 more packs. Only 5 more packs. I think it's getting down to it. Got another spacer. Every spacer means no real, thick hit. Billy Williams for the Cubs. That's a nice old name right there. Jeff Kent and Lance Berkman. Nice. Got black there. Black on the Lance Berkman. He was great. And Robin Yount, our Hall of Famer, is going to be our red text. So we'll take that. That's a nice painting of Robin Yount right there. I like it. And we got Bob Johnson. Indian Bob Johnson. And this one it calls. Look at that background. I love the colors. It's very simple. Yellow and kind of reddish color. Robert Lee. Indian Bob Johnson. Awesome. All right. 4 packs left. Getting down to it. Slammin' Sammy. Willy Stretch McCovey. So some duplicates because it's a small set. Roy Oswalt. And our parallel is going to be Luis Gonzalez. Red text parallel. And another reprint, 1941. Carl Hubbell. That's an old one right there. Carl Hubbell. Beautiful looking card. Carl Owen Hubbell. Put that on the board. I'm very glad that on the back of those it makes it very apparent that it's a reprint because, you know, some people try to make it look old and stuff. And look at that. The Fingers himself. Raleigh Fingers, that's a good one. Let's Play 2, Mr. Cubs, Ernie Banks. That's just a perfect smile right there. Pujols with his kind of weird looking face lurking around the corner. Lurking around the corner there. We got Scott Rowland, Cardinals red back there. All right. And yet another reprint, Barney MacDougal. We're getting a good amount towards this set here. Almost at 12 of them. We've hit 11 out of 25. 2 packs left. Doesn't look like it bodes well for any type of hit or anything like that, but we still had fun. Nonetheless, there's Mike Sweeney. This is the Mike Sweeney. I don't know, I called him Billy Butler earlier. Mike Sweeney, Jeff Kennigan, Richie Sexson. Is that the third Richie Sexson? And we got a Hideo Nomo red text back, parallel. And one of these minis, probably one of our coolest ones, Derek Jeter. The captain right there, mini, parallel. There's A-Rod, there's Jeter, and here's our final pack, ending with a DiMaggio, or Christian Yelich, whatever you want to say. So let's do it right here. Final pack, we have Darren Erstad. That's my guy. Barry Zito, Roy Oswalt, Pat Burrell, red back, Phillies card. We do have another spacer, so no relic hit, but we have Dolph Camilli, another one of these reprints. Thought that was super cool. We got 12 reprints out of 25, so basically half of the set, which is pretty good. We got 3 Yankee Clippers, 2 of the easier ones to get, 1 in 12 packs, game 26, game 33, and then the harder one, 1 in 24, game 49. So 3 of these. I thought these were pretty sweet. Pretty interesting, that's for sure. We did get 1 of these per box. Ted Williams Tribute in Summer of 41. Thought that was cool. We got a stack of these red backs, which are the short set. 73 cards. And we got all these backs, which should all be black pretty much. Of the base cards and these 41 series minis, which are pretty sweet as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We didn't hit a big relic or anything. Again, the tier 1, so the easiest relic to get would be 1 in 82 packs. They have a gold parallel of those numbered to 25. Tier 2 relics are numbered to 150. And then, like we said, the signatures are out of 50, except the A-Rod is 285. So pretty cool set. They also did this Playball in 2004, the next year, which is pretty interesting. I only ever remember seeing these ones personally. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, keep collecting, care about the cards, most importantly, each other, because that's the most important part. Again, if you haven't seen that pack plunge video yesterday, that episode yesterday, go check it out because it's one of the best ever, I think. Luck was just off the chain there. Unfortunately, not off the chain today, but still a sweet product. So, thanks as always, everybody, and we'll catch you next time.